Welcome back. I'm Brian with That Business Trainer. Today I want to share something that's functional to pretty much everything we do and everything we teach inside the sales framework at That Business Trainer. Something subtle but powerful. Here it is. Intent counts more than technique. Let me say that again. Intent counts more than technique. I say it over and over again. Now, if you're newer to sales, or even if you've been doing this for a while, that might sound soft, might even sound a bit vague, but it's not. It's actually the core driver of every successful sales conversation that I've ever had. It's something most sales training either completely ignores or glosses over. Think about the techniques you've been taught. Build rapport, ask good questions, handle and overcome objections, script it out and use your script, memorizing closes so you can close strong, right? So here's the problem with those. You can do all of that with the wrong intent, and the person on the other end will feel it. They might not know exactly what they're picking up on, but they'll feel that something is off. Like maybe you're leading the conversation somewhere they didn't ask to go, or you're trying to be helpful, but there's this tiny thread of pressure underneath your words. And that's what breaks trust. Because people don't just hear what you say in a sales conversation, they feel why you're saying it. So if your intent is to get the deal, they'll feel it. If your intent is to convince them, they'll feel that too. If your intent is to overcome those objections so they'll close, they'll feel that. If your intent is I need this sale, they'll feel it. Even if your technique is flawless. I used to work with someone who, when they let him go, finally, I took over his accounts. And the first account I called became a massive client of ours, but they were just so relieved when I phoned them and started talking to them. They said, hey, that other guy, we wouldn't do business with him because he was just so desperate. You could hear it in him, in everything he said. It's like all he wanted to do was get the sale and show everyone at our company that he could get this big deal. And he had exactly the opposite effect. If your intent is genuine, if your intent is genuinely, I'm here to help you make the best decision for you, even if that means not working with me, then something shifts. The whole conversation shifts, your demeanor shifts, your voice shifts, subtle things that you aren't really in control of shift. And the other person can feel it. The whole dynamic changes. You're no longer trying to control this person in the conversation. You're simply guiding it. Like that trusted advisor that we all want to be, that we get told we should be. You'll be amazed how quickly people lean in, open up, and say the words that we all want to hear. I think this could be a good fit. And they will say it more often if your intent is good. Now, don't get me wrong. I think technique still matters. I think technique is critical and important. I mean, we teach frameworks, we teach questions, we teach structures, we teach tools, all for a reason. So you have the skills and enough tools in your toolbox that you're able to be in a sales conversation and handle it like a sales professional. But here's the thing. Having those techniques without intent and using those techniques is manipulative. It feels manipulative. Intent without technique, well, now you're in a different category. It's a bit amateurish. It's when you have both. Strong technique driven by clear intent that you become unstoppable. You stop feeling like you're selling and you start feeling like you're a problem solver. You stop chasing clients and you start attracting clients in good business. And sales gets easier, gets a lot lighter, a lot cleaner. So let me ask you this. Before your next call, Before your next pitch, will you pause and check your intent? Not just the surface level stuff, not just let me get rid of the goal of closing the deal. How about just get to the deeper intent behind why you're having the conversation? Ask yourself, am I here to prove something to this client, or am I here to understand and understand something about what they're doing? Am I trying to close the deal, or am I simply trying to clarify, is this right? Is this right for both of us? That's what the best in the business do. Not the loudest, not the flashiest, not the ones with the clever pitch and all the patter, the ones who lead with clear, honest intent. If you remember nothing else from this video, let it be this. People can feel your intent, and the right intent opens more doors than any script or any technique ever could. That's what we teach in the sales framework. It's why our clients trust us. It's what will separate you from every other salesperson out there. If this resonated with you, if you like this, go ahead, please hit the like button, drop a comment, send us an email, whatever you need to do. And if you want more quiet, ethical, effective ways to sell, we'd love if you subscribe to the channel because we've got a lot more coming. So thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.